Oh, shit. So, one of the things I've run into, and I've said this in the past, there's a lot of food fear mongers out there. I mean, one of my favorite food fear mongers is Dr. Mercola. And, he really is sciency with the things he says, but you can see the underlying flaws in what he says. He will take a negative. For example, one of the things that he has said is that sucralose is bad. Is there was a study on mice, one study on mice, that said sucralose, which is the key ingredient of Splenda, but we're going to get into all that in a minute, reduces positive gut bacteria in your intestinal tract and can cause an imbalance and all of this other shit. And and there was legitimately a rat study that showed this. However, that does not immediately mean that you can condemn sucralose based on that one little study that was done in mice. There is no studies, none, concerning sucralose in fucking humans. None. The only ones that they did four, but they're not really studies, and they weren't studying the long-term health effects on humans or even the short-term health effects. They did a study to figure out if it fucked up your teeth and stuff like that. And the study length was like 4 days or something, and who knows how much they consumed or what else they consumed in addition. There's a whole lot of variables involved in determining whether or not something is good or bad. You cannot focus on one little thing and then be like, oh, it's bad. Fuck it. It's bad. You know what's bad? This is fucking bad. And I actually have a quote of Dr. Mercola saying he would prefer you eat this over Splenda. Now, I'm not a fan of Splenda, the over-the-counter product. However, sucralose I am a fan of, and I don't consume it exclusively as my artificial sweetener of choice. However, a lot of things, like one of the things I like to use is this shit. I'm not endorsing any, this is just stuff I use. These motherfuckers aren't paying me for this product shit. That's my disclaimer. This is stuff that I'm doing to substitute for sugar. So this is stuff I put in my coffee. Tarani. You can find it on fucking Amazon or whatever. But it's sweetened with sucralose. You don't need to put anything else in your coffee if you put this in there. You put some of this in there. This is French vanilla. I got, and I put this, and we'll get into that in a minute. But I got different flavors that I've tried out and that I like, that are suitable sweeteners, when I'm being in ketogenic mode. When I'm low carbing, high fatting. So, but and the reason that I'm not a fan of Splenda and a lot of other things that are on the market, sweetener-wise, are because of some of the additional ingredients they put in there with it. But we'll get into that in a minute. But there's a lot of food fear mongers out there. CSPI is another bad one. But they don't even know what the fuck they're doing. They have a vegan agenda, and that's all well and good. We understand you don't like eating animals, but some of us like eating animals, and for some of us, it's a healthier alternative to a lot of the shit that's out there. So basically, what it boils down to is you got to take these things with a grain of salt with the fear monger, and you got to try things on your own and decide what works for you. I'm here to tell you what is working for me. That does not mean we are the same. That does not mean that something I'm doing is going to fucking work for you. It means this is what I'm doing, it's working for me, and I'm going to continue to do it despite the negative shit that I do see out there. Now, I did research on sucralose, and other than that one mouse study and some anecdotal evidence. Now, anecdotal evidence is when some shithead gets some symptom and goes on the internet and says, it must be because I took Splenda. No, that's not how it fucking works, alright? You can't draw a conclusion that something is bad based on your individual symptoms. We don't know what else you're eating with the Splenda. We don't know what else your environment is exposing you to. We don't know a whole lot of shit when it comes to anecdotal evidence. We just know that you experienced a symptom and you're attributing it to something that you're doing based on your experiences, when it could be completely something entirely fucking different that's affecting you. I'm sharing my anecdotal experiences, obviously, but you need to understand that they are anecdotal, and something I'm doing might be different than something you're doing, and will have different results and fucking effects. It's that simple. You know, you can't draw conclusions based on anecdotal evidence. You know, I just actually sounded almost like a fucking expert there, and it may be a little scary. Here's what I've come to the conclusions at when it comes to my use of artificial sweeteners and a ketogenic diet. Now, I think it's essential for sustainability, to be honest with you. Most people I know like sweet things. We are programmed to like this shit. But if you eat too much of this shit, you're going to get fat, you're going to get diabetes. There's no strong evidence, but I believe cancer is related to this. Heart disease, clogged ass fucking arteries, all come from this. Not fat, as some of you fear. This shit. This is our health problem. This is our crisis in our country today, and in a whole lot of other countries, because I know some of you watch me from the UK and other European countries and Australia and all of that, and you guys are running into the same problem, because, you know, this shit has spread globally all over, and we're eating way too much of it. And I'm just as guilty as everyone else. I'm no better. I discovered this through the course of my weight loss and trying to figure out how to control my hunger and cravings, that the culprit was sugar. You know? It's straight up. That's my conclusion based on my experiences, my weight loss progress, the fact that I didn't have to go to the gym to lose the weight I've lost. It's all because of controlling insulin and sugar. So, in order for a diet to be sustainable for me, it has to contain something that makes my brain almost as happy as sugar. Now, granted, this has a drug-like effect on me now. When I carbed up last weekend, I felt legitimately high for the first hour and a half. You know, it was very pleasurable. It didn't last very long. After a while, it was like, okay, that happened. But I need something that makes me almost as happy as this. And that is where artificial sweeteners come in. And there's a whole shitload of them with different effects. So let's go over some of that. All right. The best one I have found is New Stevia. It's sold online, obviously. You can buy it. It's a combination of erythritol, which is a sugar alcohol, and stevia extract and natural flavors, whatever the fuck natural flavors are. This has by far, it's, you know, one packet of this shit in your coffee is all you need to sweeten it. I wouldn't use this for baking, but ultimately, if you need to sweeten something, like yogurt, or anything like that, but we'll get into that in a minute, this is the shit to use right here. This would be my first choice. The downside, there is a downside. Erythritol, when consumed in large quantities, I do notice I'm more gassy when I eat this, or when I have consumed large quantities of this. About 6, and by large quantities, the largest quantity I've had was probably 6 packets of this in one day. That's it. 6 or 7 packets a day. About all I consume of this. I add it to coffee. I add it to almond milk. I add it to all kinds of shit. But this is just one of the sweeteners I use. I already went over sucralose-based sweeteners inside other products. Like this syrup. Sucralose is also used in my hot chocolate Swiss Miss, sugar-free, which has 4 grams of carbs in it. For when I need that chocolate fix. That's what I go to there. The things to look out for, though, when it comes to sucralose in any artificial sweetener, even this stuff, you want the no carbs blend, because if you get the other stuff, it has either maltodextrin and dextrose. Now, why are those bad? They're not going to make you die, but they're essentially the same as eating this. Maltodextrin is used in a lot of artificial sweetener products. I try to avoid it as much as humanly possible because it's a starch. It is a carb. Your body does not distinguish it from pasta. It has a higher glycemic index than a pasta would. It's a simple carbohydrate, and your body treats it as such. And since our goal is to maintain low insulin levels throughout most of our day, we don't want a whole lot of that going on. But that being said, as long as you count it within your carbs for the day and you're only doing 50 grams of carbs for a day, then you're fine. You can't subtract those carbs in your net carbs for a ketogenic diet. Now, the other ingredient, dextrose, is essentially a glucose. Your body treats it every bit as much as this, and it's in a lot of sugar-free shit. And it's a deceptive fucking labeling of a lot of products. That's this minefield of shit that they're trying to fucking still rope you in by making this great tasting sugar-free shit by putting what's essentially sugar in it. So you gotta watch out. Dextrose and maltodextrin, for the purposes of weight loss and blood sugar control, you need to not have those things in your foods. If you do consume something with it, count every carb of that product towards your daily total. Okay? That's I'm not saying you can't have this shit. I'm saying make sure you keep an eye on them food labels. If you see those 2 ingredients in there, you're essentially going to spike your insulin and you're going to have a blood sugar response. However, if your glycogen's depleted and you're not consuming in excess of these things, it's really not going to make a huge difference. But if you're looking for peak performance in this diet and you want no insulin spikes whatsoever, or you have insulin resistance and you're trying to struggle with that, which a lot of people are nowadays, then you should just avoid those ingredients entirely. And they're in a lot of sugar-free products and a lot of artificial sweetener products. So, a lot of people might not be able to get this shit. One thing you can get that I have seen on many a store shelf, including Walmart, and Walmart's pretty much fucking everywhere. I mean, I even see Walmarts in China, is Truvia. This is not as sweet as this. 1 packet of this isn't going to cut the same amount of sweetness as this shit. 2 packets of this, yeah, you're starting to get in there. This is also erythritol and fucking stevia. And natural flavors. I don't know what natural flavors are. And maybe we'll never fucking know. But it's probably fucking not good. I try to avoid natural flavors, but they're in everything, so they're almost unavoidable. The effects and the differences are negligible, at least in my experience, between the two. It just takes more of this, hence more erythritol, to get the same sweetness, and I try not to consume large quantities of this. Now, the side effects of this are gas and bloating, gaseous bloating, not water bloating, and that's the new stevia, and they're about the same with this. In fact, any erythritol at all, or sugar alcohol based, is going to cause you gas and bloating, and erythritol consumed in large quantities, which you can buy just erythritol, and that's what you should use for baking, but you gotta consume it in moderation, or you might be sitting on the fucking bowl. Now, for me personally, sitting on the bowl isn't the end of the world. Sometimes I don't sit on the bowl enough. So if I have something that makes me have to go in there and cleans me the fuck out, even though it might not feel the best, I don't necessarily have a problem with that. Because there are times on this diet where I don't consume enough fiber or enough water, and sometimes I don't fucking shit enough. If you want to fucking shit, and you know something's going to make you shit, you shouldn't have a problem with eating it. If you shit too much, then yeah, cut down on the erythritol. But we're talking 50 grams. You have to eat 50 grams of erythritol to have significant dietary problems. Now, the sucralose, back to the sucralose for a minute. The concern about reducing the good bacteria, it also reduces the bad bacteria from what I read too. But they're focusing more on the good bacteria being killed. It doesn't take much to put bacteria into your body, and that means the good bacteria. And one of the things you can do to offset that, in my opinion, is, I have no real true evidence to back this up, is eating yogurt. Greek motherfucking yogurt. That is one of my go-to desserts. I take my sucralose, which is supposedly gonna fuck up the bacteria, and I mix this shit, which is strawberry flavored, it's fucking awesome, with full fat, the fattest yogurt I can find, which is hard to find. It is definitely, when I go in the fucking supermarket, I can't find full fat yogurt to save my goddamn life. But I managed to do it. Chobani makes some, and then there's this one called Total, and you look for the one with, if it says fat-free or 0% on it, ignore it, because they're substituting fat with carbs and sugar. And that's defeating your weight loss. A lot of people go and they eat yogurt. I'm eating yogurt. I'm being healthy. I'm losing weight. I'm pounding the fuckmaster 50 times a day. Yeah, you're not doing yourself any favors eating low-fat yogurt. It's fucking... You might as well just get you a bowl of fucking sugar. Sorry. You might as well get you a bowl of fucking sugar. Because low-fat yogurt... Sugar's the responsibility for obesity, in my opinion. And I will take whatever side effects come, which aren't proven, by the way. There is no real solid proof that sucralose is going to cause you problems. There's evidence for aspartame too, but even that, while it has been studied for more, I don't know that it's the cause of a lot of health problems, because a lot of people are consuming this along with their artificial sweeteners. How many people are on a fucking diet, their low calorie diet, but they're still doing this and carbs? A lot of people. They manage to lose weight because they go and pound the fuckmaster for 3 hours every day. But they're just depleting their glycogen and refilling it, depleting it and refilling it. It's not efficient for weight loss at all. It's punishment. And the reason is they're still consuming a whole lot of this, but they'll still get artificial sweeteners in there. Oh, I gotta control my sugar, or I'm gonna control my calories. Some people, it's more about the calories, and the way they do that is they drink their diet soda with their supersized fries. They still get their carbs, but goddamn, they ain't getting it from this. They're gonna get it from pasta and bread and fucking, or the healthy people, oatmeal and rice, and yeah, it's carbs are fucking carbs. even if it doesn't raise your insulin spike to huge levels, still gonna pop your insulin up far above what you need. It's still gonna refill all of your glycogen. It might take a little longer for some carbs, but ultimately a carb is going to have the same long-term result. Whether or not it happens instantly or whether or not it takes 2 to 3 hours, the end result is you're still going to store the same amount of glucose at the end of the fucking day. And as long as that shit is in your system, as long as glucose is there, your body's going to burn it first. The only way to defeat that is to become keto adapted and make that the majority of energy that you put into your mouth. So, it's up to you, ultimately. I'm going to continue to use artificial fucking sweeteners. I have noticed minor effects of having some gas. I've had to sit on the bowl a few times when I overdid it, I think. But I can't wholly attribute it to that. That's just anecdotal bullshit. I could have eaten something that didn't agree with me. I do have an intolerance for dairy, and sometimes I consume a lot of cheese, and yogurt in particular, I think, could have an effect on me. And overall, the jury's out for me on, whether or not this is going to affect. But I do know that I feel a hell of a lot better, not craving shit, not fucking sitting there wondering when I'm going to get my next fix of this shit, because this has caused me more problems than this. This has more detriment to my personal health than this. This causes me to gain weight, hold on to water, has me hungry and craving, has me fucking miserable as fuck. And you get the high and the lows and the highs and the lows, and I feel like I'm on a roller coaster when I'm sugar-based, when I'm carb-based. When I'm fat-based, and I'm using this for my sweets, I feel more level, more even, more consistent. Less hunger, having to eat less calories to feel satisfied. And that is what I believe artificial sweeteners do to give you that little bit of pleasure kick on top of the high satisfaction of eating high fat and low carb diet. But what the fuck do I know? Because, I'm not a fucking expert. Although sometimes I might sound like one, but I'm really not. I just read a lot of shit. I just watch a lot of documentaries. I laugh at a lot of news stories, and I'm a thinker. When I go into the supermarket, I know that they don't have my health in their best interest, that they want the big sweet dollar. That's what all this is about, folks. That is what it's all about. Economics. That is what is in charge. Your governments do not give a flying fuck about your health. In fact, financially, it's in their best interest for you not to be healthy. If you're spending money on prescription drugs and fucking doctors and spending tons of money in the fucking center of the store where all of this shit is, even on the outside, it's a minefield too. But I've gone over that plenty. It's hard to do this diet for that reason. Just finding the good foods, the foods that aren't going to fuck you up. It's difficult. That's the most difficult part of this diet. And it might not work for some people that don't have access to supermarkets all the time, that have to go out and rely on the processed fast foods that are everywhere. It's still possible. It's just more difficult. And that is the only difficulty that I could see as a negative for the ketogenic diet is it's slightly more expensive and slightly more difficult to find the goddamn foods that are gonna ultimately make you, happy, satisfied, and allow you to lose weight and to get yourself unaddicted to this. And I am officially not addicted to this shit. You know, when I first started out on my carb day, I was like, oh yeah, I get to, yeah. But I wasn't like, oh, gotta have it. I wasn't like that at all. And you'll find once you're adapted that you won't crave these things. You'll miss some things. You're like, oh, that looks good. And you know they taste good. And you know they're going to get you fucking high when you have them. Same thing with any other drug. Sugar's a drug, people. Treat it like one. Moderation. Once in a while. That's it. You know, some people can't do that. And I respect that. It's a decision. As long as you accept the consequences of your decision, I don't have a problem with that. If you want to eat all the processed foods like I used to be in the same boat, and you want to eat all the sugar and get all that shit in there, just be prepared for the consequences. If you're trying to maintain a low weight and you're doing these things, you're going to work a lot harder than someone who's doing what I've been doing. You're going to be spending more time exercising, you're going to be spending a lot more time counting calories, and you're going to be a lot more hungry than someone who's doing what I'm doing. If you're finding hunger is a strong issue with you, yeah, and there is another factor with that. There's, emotional eating and all of that bullshit. But ultimately, it boils down to controlling your insulin and controlling your sugar intake. And no better way to me that I know of, because everyone's going to say, what about fruit, fuckhead? Well, guess what? Yeah, you get some fiber in there, but essentially, fructose, which is what's in fruit, mixed with some fiber, it's doing, your body treats it the same way, And there are some berries that slow it down, but ultimately, it comes down to carb is a carb. The lowest carb shit you can eat fruit-wise is strawberry, well, not even strawberries, more like raspberries and blackberries. And blackberries to me taste like shit. I fucking hate blackberries. Raspberries I like. I can eat raspberries. But at the end of the day, it's not really satisfying my sweet tooth as much as artificial sweeteners do. The fake fucking, this stuff, way better than fucking raspberries for me. More pleasurable, definitely, in the things that I've come up with. Now, over the course of this channel, I am going to share desserts and shit that I come up with here and there, because I do experiment quite a bit with these artificial flavors and how to use them in different things, that are easy, because I'm not a baker, I'm not a cook, I don't like spending hours making something, and a lot of stuff in keto desserts, you have to spend a lot of time baking and researching, as you've seen from trying new shit, which there'll be more of that too. But overall, if you've watched this video this long, thank you. It does help when you watch all of my entire video, when you don't skip around. It helps my numbers and helps, me make a little scratch off of this channel. And the more scratch I make, the more time I can spend doing this, because, I need to make money. I need to survive. And this channel is definitely becoming a nice supplement. And I've noticed that I'm approaching the 1,000 subscriber mark. Please like and share my shit. If you think that my advice could help somebody, I want to help all of you, because I feel it's the only way to change the way everything is and the amount of problems we have. And ultimately, the food companies, they're not they just don't give a fuck about your health. They give a fuck about the money. If everybody stopped wanting this all the time and wanting this more, you would see a whole hell of a lot more of this on the shelves. And you're already starting to see it. They're already working it in, but they're sneaky. They're going to put the fucking maltodextrin and the dextrose in there with this shit and call it sugar-free, because they want their shit to still be sweeter than the shit sitting next to it on the shelf. And you just got to understand that that's the way your food companies are thinking. If you're buying shit that's processed, they're thinking about making it as pleasurable for you as possible. And so you keep buying their product. And they also don't want you to feel satisfied. They don't want you to feel full. They don't want you to be, that's probably why they sneak a lot of these things in there. They want you to be hungry, because you'll buy and eat more shit. We don't want that. We want to be happy with what we eat. And it's really counterintuitive to the economics of the whole food industry and diet industry in general. Obviously, the diet industry wouldn't be as big as it is if motherfuckers were thin or at a healthy weight or a weight that they're happy with and healthy. It's not something that they're going to ever market to you. Only through supply and demand and the growth of knowledge and sharing, will we overcome or even make a dent in the way things are now. Because the way things are now are fucked up. I mean, we're feeding babies this shit. Babies. Before they can even make the decision on their own, this shit's in goddamn formula. Or something carby like it. I saw an alarming thing that a fucking can of formula has as much sugar as soda in it. And these are, that's child abuse. You're not giving the kid a chance to make the choice. Yeah, okay, the kid grows up, wants to be fucking sugary and fatty and do all of that, then by all means, let him. I'm not for taking away people's freedom or anything like that, but goddamn. I mean, addicting people right away. And that leads me to one last thing. I realize this video's gotten long as shit. I just recently attended a St. Patrick's Day fucking parade, and during the parade, this fucking, here's some pictures from it. This fucking Pepsi truck starts pulling through the crowd, and they got fuckers surrounding it with goddamn, not to mention every goddamn float was throwing out candy, and people were going after that shit like they were throwing bags of heroin on the ground, and everyone was a heroin addict. They were fucking going at it. And the same thing with the truck, the Pepsi truck. They're just tossing sodas out to the crowd. Here you go. Here's some soda. Make sure you drink a lot of this. And it triggers that pleasure sensor, the same one that cocaine does. And it makes you want more. In a few hours, I bet you a lot of them motherfuckers were buying more soda. Or eating something sugary. And they were perpetuating this addiction that we all have had at one point or another in our life. And if you want to take control of that addiction, what I've been doing, to me, has worked for taking control of our diet and health, of our weight. I know how much I'm going to weigh. I know what my tolerances are. I know where my plateaus have been. I know what I need to do now. I have all the tools I need to remain a healthy weight the rest of my life. And I'm still not healthy by government standards. They want me to be a BMI a lot lower than this. They want me to weigh 170s. I'm already feeling pretty goddamn thin at 189. 189, I almost feel too thin. And I have virtually no body fat in my arms and legs. It's all in my fucking gut area. And I've been targeting that, and I've been making progress. From the before and after pictures in my ketogenic challenge result video, you can see that I made a dent in the belly fat area. It was narrower and pushed in more down here. There's more of this, whereas before there was less of this area. Still the big pooch right fucking there, but yeah, and I know I'm in control of this, whereas before this was in control of that. And for a lot of people, this and all carbs are in control of their weight loss, and they struggle against it. It's like trying to go run up a hill instead of running down a hill. When you are ketogenic and you're trying to lose weight, you're running down the hill. When you are carb-based or vegan carb-based, which I think is the worst thing to be in my opinion, you're running up the hill to get to the same spot. In the other hill, when you're ketogenic, you don't have to run down the hill. You can walk, leisurely stride down the hill. Take your time to get down to the hill, bottom of the hill. But you can't slack for a second if you're carb and sugar based. You can't. You can't fucking... You're fighting the uphill battle, and the minute you stop that momentum, you're going to start going backwards down the hill. So keep this metaphor in mind when you're with weight loss. If you have carbs and you're consuming over 100 grams of carbs a day, in addition to exercising and trying to keep your calories low, because calories in, calories out isn't as straightforward as our bodies are concerned. There's a lot of hormones that are in between you and whether the energy gets to where you need it to be. And sometimes your insulin resistance prevents your cells from getting that energy, but allows your fat to accumulate the energy. And you'll feel like shit because your cells aren't absorbing the energy. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This is more topics for the weight loss series that I'm planning. I just felt the need to kind of go that extra mile on this video and really talk about some of our root causes. And before you condemn artificial sweeteners as unhealthy, think about what sugar has done for you. And hey, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe someday this shit's going to make me full of cancer. But I don't know. There's a lot of things that could cause cancer. And I'm probably already fucked, to be honest with you, because I've consumed processed foods, which are just as fucking carcinogenic, in my opinion. In fact, sugar is glucose, or cancer cells are glucose-based and can't burn fat, can't metabolize fat. They have insulin receptors on them. And they grow with the fuel that people feed them. I'm not an expert on the subject by any means, but a lot of shit I've come across during my research for weight loss has indicated that one of the ways to help cancer treatments is to low carb. High fat, low carb keto. In addition to some of the chemotherapies, you're starving the cancer cells and then you're killing them. My question is if you're mostly ketogenic, do you even grow the goddamn cancer cells to begin with? I don't know. Maybe we'll have the answer to that. Even though it's not in the best interests of our economy for cancer to be cured by something as simple as controlling our sugar intake. But remember, what the fuck do I know? I'm not an expert. I'm just a fucking asshole. Have a nice fucking day.